I was just gonna say, like, what that scene though, like with Quint's death, is so brutal, man.
Yeah.
Like the way that they shoot that, you just hear the crunch of him like biting down on his body, and he's just spitting up the blood, and you're just like, oh, that would just be.
As a kid, that was the scene that disturbed me, man. When he gets that final
Yeah.
bite and he's screaming and all that blood's coming out of his mouth, that got me. It's
Yeah,
quite disturbing now. Even now, it's pretty
really is.
disturbing because like there's so much chaos in that final third act. You don't realize, obviously, when the boat starts to go down, he slips and starts to go in. It happens quite suddenly where he goes and you're like, oh wait, he's in trouble. Oh wait, now he's dead. It's like, whoa, it really catches you off guard.
But Robert. Yeah, but Robert Shaw also sells it so good. Like that scream is like literally sounds like he's dying. Like you just
it's actually horrible.
Yeah, it really is, man. Like you can. It's funny because if you're like a big horror fan, like all three of us are horror fans, we can probably all think of like certain movies where a character screaming and the scream just does not sound real.
No.
It does not sound authentic or whatever. You don't buy it. You're like, okay, they're just screaming because the director's telling them to scream. So that scream is like legit. Like Robert Shaw sells that scream, man.
That's why it's so scary,
he's
man.
being eaten by a shark.
That's why that's death, because obviously, it's not. Obviously, by modern standards, it's not actually a graphic scene really at all.
Right.
But it's, as you say, it's the acting, man. It's the screaming, the panic. It's the panic in his voice. You haven't heard him scared or panicking yet. The whole film, even with everything he's seen. And that moment, you hear the panic and then the screaming, and it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
And after that, after the story he gives, he had to go out that way. That was just a given, right? Like,
very poetic.